Hi, you guys. I'm Freddie Prinze Jr. Welcome to GEGGHEAD. Welcome to Freddie Versus, and welcome to the Oregon Trail. If you turned in the first time, there are two familiar faces. 1, 2, Oregon Trail Masters. And,
Are you saying I'm not familiar?
No, you're not familiar with the Great Western Migration.
Got you. Yes.
And the rest
Sorry, what does
are...
Western mean?
It's like a movie that they made.
And
with Jon
migration.
Lee.
Keep heading
That's what
east
the
and you'll
birds
get
do
there.
every
Did you ever see Pocahontas?
Got it.
There you go.
There you go.
That's all
Stuck on great.
I was like, I got you off of that one.
I haven't got to Western or migration yet.
It's all right. You can play it back.
Are we recording or live streaming?
Great.
No, it's not live stream. This is all recorded.
Oh,
It's
cool.
all,
So we can edit this stuff out.
No.
So I
I'm
can,
leaving all of it in.
I can make a tasteful Anthony Bourdain joke right now.
No.
No. See,
Nobody
that
wants
gets
to
cut
hear
out.
that.
All right, gotcha.
It really doesn't. So everybody's
by the
going to
way,
hear you say that. 'Cause I'm not cutting that out.
I'm
That's too
super
much work
curious
for us.
to hear what you consider to be a tasteful Anthony Bourdain joke.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. All right.
Shut up. All right. We are here to play the Oregon Trail. I will give you guys a quick version of the rules. It's really, really simple.
Give it to us too, because I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's going to be
For them and also us.
They know. They
Oh,
know.
That's
yeah,
true. They
no,
know
they're
more
not
than we do.
stupid.
It's
This
true.
is this is based off a video game from the 80s on the old school Apple II Plus like computers from like your elementary schools.
Apple II
and
Plus.
or Apple IIc. They had all these different versions of it. Ours was the 2 Plus. And well, no, they didn't have computers when you were a kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Just
we
the
were
abacus
Yeah, we were.
and stone paintings.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Hieroglyphics.
We worked on
And
mosaics.
you know who told us stories? The wind.
The town crier.
What do you say?
The wind.
Yeah.
So, if for those familiar with the game, this is a card version of it. It is just as much fun. It's even more fun because you can play with your friends and you can kill them. You can leave them for dead. You can save them. You can work together. Mac, do you think you and I have a healthy gaming relationship?
Yes, I think so. I think absolutely.
Do you think more often than not we work together or against one another?
I think we work together really well.
Okay, we'll see if that stays consistent today.
Really well. He's really against each other.
He's singing a different tune than he was out in the lobby.
All right,
Cool.
so
Can I set you on fire?
there's not a fire card
Where's the torch?
yet.
Where's the torch? Yeah.
So, and the second word in this is most important for Mac. This collaborative game
Okay.
simulates a trip over the Oregon Trail in 1847. That's the truth. You are all now part of a wagon party that is attempting to make
Hey, you
the
need bitches,
treacherous-
right? Who's gonna keep everything going?
You can call the ladies in my
Are
left.
you
right
guys?
now.
No.
Yeah, we better be careful before we kill Mary Lynn.
She's dying last. She's
Just
dying
save
last.
me every time.
Yeah, it's gonna
like
be a different
again,
kind of migration, I'll
Every
tell you
rule
what.
she dies in every.
You might.
Welcome to dysentery.
Now, to win this, only one of us has to live, all right? Because it's really hard to make it all the way from Independence, Missouri, all the way to Willamette Valley, Oregon. And for those of you who have moved west, you know how much better it is out here, and that's why there's no game called like the New York Trail, because there was no Eastern migration.
What up, Portland?
Because it's cold there.
Yeah, it's cold.
What up, Portland? Portland's never been shouted out in
What
their
up,
life.
San Diego?
So this is super simple, you guys. We're gonna start a trail deck from Independence all the way here. These are the trail cards, and the first one is free. And it starts right here, and nobody has to worry about what this says just yet. Each of you have 5 of these trail cards in your hand. You can look at them, but don't share them with anyone.
Oh shit!
Oh, no, don't give that away. Don't switch. Oh, see, that's cheating. Okay, and very important.
Did you take some of his cards?
We gave one back, so it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't look.
So what we're gonna do is it's 10 rounds, and each round is 5 cards, and we're basically building out this way. Every time we get a 5th card down, we're gonna stack it up and keep going. At the end of 10 rounds, we have made it to Willamette Valley, Oregon, which is our goal. If all of us can make it, we're awesome. If 4 of us make it, we're pretty damn good. If 3 of us make it, that'll probably happen.
What if I just make it?
Mac, I promise, is not making it because I'm killing him first move for sure. Where's the fire card? Oh, a campfire is out of control. Mac burnt to death. So basically, what's going to happen is we follow the instructions on these cards. Every once in a while, it's going to tell you to draw a calamity. All right? That is your bad luck if you draw one of these. It's going to say, hey, congrats, you have dysentery. Shitting's fun. You can be cured by any one of us or not, but there'll be a limited amount of time for either the proper medicine, meaning you'll have 1 turn to get the medicine or 2 turns, and if the person chooses to play it and save your life. But
That's all I have.
we'll
is
probably
calamity
save.
cards.
No, I haven't given you any yet. They're over
Yeah,
here.
it says
Yeah,
calamity
yeah,
on the front.
don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
all these say.
Those
choose
just
a
seem
calamity.
like
Don't tell
calamities.
me.
That's just
Oh.
bad.
Well,
No,
now
I have
I-
other stuff too.
Now I know I have to send you. The other stuff's really
I have a
good.
pot of gold,
Sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
leprechaun,
Yeah.
The leprechaun
a
trail.
pregnant lady.
Oh, wow, you got one of those? You can get rid of it.
Go on.
So, as the calamity cards gets played, the rest of the group kind of decides and votes how we're going to handle this, right? Sometimes it'll be spare parts needed because your wagon breaks. Sometimes you might get dysentery. I don't know why I keep looking at you for dysentery.
Dysentery is a real
I've been saying that
Yeah,
all
you-
day, like today.
Because you get excited when you
I've
hear Oregon
been
Trail.
so
Everyone
many
goes dysentery.
freaking like references.
Now you could
all
go
day.
out like Josh Wolf in the last one and just get snake bit. Boom, you're dead. That's
Wait,
the whole card.
that's not what happened.
That's
I
not what-
You
survived
got
to the end.
dysentery first.
No, the first game you did.
Oh, no, I died.
Second game,
Yeah,
first card, snake bite,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah,
gone,
yeah,
dead,
yeah.
and it was really funny.
Yeah.
So that can happen. Other stuff too. There is an expansion to this game, which we will not get into this week because we have some rookies here, and it'll add like 45 minutes onto it.
You're a rookie.
But you can literally do a full-on. What'd you say about rookies?
You're the rookie. Yeah, yeah, good
So
one.
that-
Yeah.
Team rookie.
I use his words against him.
Team rookie over here. So this is if you want to hunt, you would have to get an extra 600 pounds of food in order to survive to get there, and it's a real cool layout, and you kind of get to hunt and uncover obstacles that you have to work your way around. But we will not get into that today. So he will hide underneath here in a fantastic, wonderful.
Way to sell it. You totally sold it.
I
You really did.
That's what I do.
Come in. I get it. Look at I get it.
That's
Do you
what I
know-
do.
do you know when you
And we
wake up-
follow the instructions on the card, and it's super easy and it's super.
Wait, when I wake up in the morning, if you pull back my covers, that's how I sleep, right like that.
That's your sleep.
Yeah, that's my sleep mode. When you pull back your covers, I'm like,
Is that how you wake up?
yeah, no
Beth's
matter
always
what.
like, "Mother."
Yeah. That's how I wake up. Just a little known fact about me.
Yeah. All of this. Like, just,
Yeah, just it's pent up, and then I wake up.
yes,
Now-
yes. My
Who's going
lady.
first?
At my
Ladies
home,
first?
at my home, we say youngest goes first, but that's because there's kids involved.
Yeah.
Grown-ups here, so we could say oldest
We're all
goes
old.
first.
Yeah.
Did you point at me?
No, it's like a thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's just
it's
a
Yes,
thing.
we
all
did
did
point
it,
at
I
you,
think he
but it is a
Right?
thing.
We all
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it's a point, but it's not directed towards you. It's just like
We
a
just-
switch.
we're all
it's like a
no.
real life boomerang right now. I don't really. It's not.
When I think,
You
oh,
keep all three of you keep kind of pointing at me.
but I think you should go first since you're the crafty veteran.
But I
of the
think
group.
Mary Lynn should go first.
All right, as the
Everybody
leader.
pointed at him.
I say we let Mary Lynn
All
go
right,
first.
then Mary Lynn, you will be allowed to play your first card, which will be a trail card here, and basically the instructions will let you know what to do as well.
But she can play any of those trail cards.
You're an
if she wants.
incredible host because I did not listen to how to start it all, and you just reiterated.
Boom.
I'm going to do it right now.
Got your
Here I go.
thing.
Just like I said.
Now we want to try to match it, and
Oh,
if you
see,
can't,
there's the trail.
boom. But if you can't match it, find me
Come on.
one that does match. No. You must find a match
gotta find
or
one to
draw.
match.
Okay.
If you can't match, you
That
have
was
to
me
draw.
with like Legos growing up. Like,
What if you can't play a card?
Then you draw from the
I
from the
cannot
stack of
match.
death.
I cannot match.
All right, so you can draw from here.
I cannot match.
You don't have anything in the middle on either side.
You know, anything in the middle?
I don't believe it. Boom!
There you go. Now that you said middle,
Now-
I actually have 5 of them.
She's like, oh yeah, they all connect. And we made it.
Oh, you
Game
like
over.
middle? Oh, then I got all
Took
all
us
of my
3
cards
minutes.
back. Yeah.
I'd like to,
New dealer.
Oh, you meant match. You know, I have all those.
I'd like to hire you on my team, by the way.
Like, how are you so sick at this game?
I don't know.
What does it say?
Now, in the old school game, you would have to press the space bar when bad stuff would happen, and it
Yeah.
would let you know, and that's what just happened to her.
we
So you get to draw a calamity card right now, and you can lay it face up in front of you after you enjoy the pain. What'd you get?
Fucking calamity.
start. Oh,
It doesn't seem that bad.
Oh, you want to
Oh,
know?
you're starving to death?
the viewers.
You want to
get a
read it
glimpse
to
of
us?
I'd
Yeah,
love
read it.
to.
Tell us your
Read it
situation.
aloud.
Your food supplies are low, and you are starving. Survive another day with 1 food card. 2 rounds of play without a food card, and you have died of starvation.
So you need to be fed.
We're not going
essentially.
to let that happen.
No, we'll feed you. We'll feed
Hey,
We'll get there.
you're getting an apple,
Thanks, guys.
for sure.
We'll get
you.
there.
Let me look
Maybe
at my supplies.
some wild boar.
You know what? Nope.
We're not gonna
You
let
know,
that
so
happen.
you peruse those very carefully.
Yeah. You know what? You know what I don't have? Apples.
Now, your turn is over, and it's John's turn. And John, if he has that, he can play that card, that supply card, to save you. And if he does not,
Does he get like karma for it?
I mean, she might say
Do
thank
you
you.
believe in karma?
Okay. Just saying.
Like,
Then
you
you
might
get
get
it.
like a, hey, good looking out. But
Yeah.
You don't?
You might get a high five.
outside of that.
Just saying.
A good high five.
I could give you
asking.
200 pounds of
No,
food.
but you're not eating all your apple, Mary Lynn. You really gotta get.
There's-
You're starving.
there's
You really gotta
more
get.
Yeah, you know the core has the most nutrients in it.
I'm
You should.
gonna get it, guys.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You don't have to play a food card if you have one.
You can survive
That's why
one
it's so
round, right?
delicious.
You
After 2 rounds, you're
I don't believe what's happening right now.
That's so tasty.
You're debating my starvation right now?
Well, it says you can last a round, so I think you're
if
gonna
you
be
have
okay.
food, why wouldn't you play it?
I didn't say I
This
wasn't
is
gonna play.
outrageous.
I love your angle. I love your angle. I love your angle.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I love your angle.
I'm
Your
not
angle
even
is
kidding.
I am.
Well, you can survive one more round, right?
Well, that's what the card says.
How dare you?
I didn't.
Yeah, do whatever you
I
want.
didn't write the cards. I
Yo,
mean,
this is a rough
one,
family,
One
man.
day I will.
Wow.
One day
Like,
I will.
we just left Missouri.
I do need to
Well,
lose
we're
some
I
weight.
already
know.
fighting.
we can still
We'll
see
go to
our
the
house. And John's like, leave her behind. Fuck her,
Like,
leave her
climbing on
behind.
the
Well,
already beat
Oh God,
me.
she's hungry. Oh God.
Well, clearly I'm the adopted one
You
here,
went
so
3
it's like,
hours
I don't
without
know.
a meal.
I don't have any blood relation to this
Oh, my
family.
God.
Mary Lynn's on the back of the wagon, and
Okay,
John's
okay.
like, ding. See you, more apples for me.
Glitter, hunger.
Try the core next time.
That's called hunger management.
All right.
All right, I gotta put everyone's names in.
What's the die for?
You.
The cards will tell
Oh
you.
my gosh.
See,
I feel
that-
like we're in an abusive
died.
relationship.
No, see, that was-
You just toyed with me,
I know
then
that-
you gave it to me.
I know.
Push pull.
Now I
Well, no, but now you
hold it to you
now you
forever.
see, now I don't. You know what? I'm gonna play on good faith.
Way to slow roll.
Maybe you'll do me the same thing. I don't know.
I'll
Okay.
save you before
I know-
I
I
save
know-
myself.
I know I'm the
That's just
adopted
kind of person I
sibling.
am.
No, I got this. I got this.
You're the cruel uncle.
I know.
apparently.
Wait, now, I thought if you put a supply down, you don't get to play your trail.
That's what he just did.
He played a supply, so he will not be playing
Okay,
a trail card.
okay.
You are correct. which
So it's
means
one or the other. It's one
Yes.
or the other.
it will be my
Oh,
turn now.
well,
I like it. I like
He
it. I
takes
like
and
it.
he gives. and
Now
he
you
gives
may
and
have
he
certain
gives.
cards
what, like
in
an
here
Indian
called.
giver? I'm not familiar with that term. I'm sorry.
You may have certain. Yeah, they haven't existed yet.
Yeah, no.
It's Oregon Trail. They're Native
That's
American.
true. Yeah.
Fantastic.
We don't have penicillin.
What doesn't exist?
No penicillin.
No Jews or Asians?
Definitely
There's
not.
Asians, no Jews.
Well, we have one.
Well, who do you? Yeah.
Well, there's one Jew and there's one Asian.
Yeah, so
And
we
a
brought
half
you
Jew.
guys over.
There's
we
one and a
know
half
of.
Jew.
Your people were fine sailors, and you made it here, and now we're traveling westward.
I've never heard us Jews called fine sailors before.
Actually, check your ancient history. They were.
Yeah.
I watched.
They're like
the
Phoenicians,
History
but
Channel.
Jewish.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. Jewicians.
Jewishians?
Yeah, the sailors. Back then it was only 4 C's. Of the
And-
4 C's.
Shout out to history.
Shout out to history. I
Now
guess so. You can always do that.
Every once in a while, you guys might get a. Josh, be quiet. Every once in a
really
while, you
good
guys might get a
shout-out.
fort. I'm only gonna say this. Like, you messed it up.
Shout
A
out to
fort
history.
or a town
Oh, yeah,
card.
yeah.
They connect anywhere. You don't have to worry about a
Ooh.
line, and you can connect your next card to any of them. Now you guys know I have one of those, so let's see what we're gonna do.
What's the difference between fort and town? Is there a difference when you put them down?
The amount of supply cards you can take. So if I play this, I can grab 2 supply cards. Watch.
Okay.
See, I go like this.
Watch.
Baboonski. 2 supply cards.
Wow, that's a
A
powerful.
little bit of Medicine.
Medicine.
Little oxen. All right.
A vaca.
Little oxen will
Dos
do ya.
Dude, you can eat
cabezas
the oxen?
de vaca.
And then when it comes to the road
Nah,
kind
man,
of
they're
things.
gonna pull the wagon.
So if I wanted to put a road card here, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter where it connects. You're all
Cool.
good.
Way
So
to
that's
set me
my
up.
play. You're set up, dude.
Yeah, you set me up. pretty good.
Collaboration,
Yeah. No, that's totally what we're doing.
teamwork
Uh-huh.
for this round.
Okay.
Don't get sick.
I'm going to.
You say don't get sick.
I got all the medicine.
I like how you whispered it too. Don't get sick.
That's right.
Here, I'll do this one.
Oh, we're gonna cross the river,
Yeah, some
baby.
spice of life there.
All right, roll an even number to ford the river. Roll an odd number and lose 1 supply card. Even, baby. Even, baby. Oh!
All right.
All right, you can
go
at
ahead.
least choose it. No, you can choose which
I
card
can
you want
choose-
to do.
I can actually. Like,
Yeah,
pick
you
it
can
out.
select a card. You
Oh,
can
I can
select.
pick the lame one.
Trust me, it'll be the one we need in 1 round.
What's the lame one?
Food.
You know we don't need.
Oh, you can turn that over. You bet that. You're no longer start. You're full, actually.
Yeah, you got
Kinda like
200
you're
pounds.
over
You're
it.
good.
It's kind of, and it's, you know, we
We
have to
already
pull
have
over.
that, but whatever. Here we go. Boom.
All right, so you're gonna turn this in. We'll just put it up here with clothes.
Oh, clothes.
And that is now the shop. This is the supply shop.
Good giveaway.
I need your
See,
clothes.
we're heading
boots,
home.
and your
We're
motorcycle.
heading to work.
Oh, press the space bar to continue, which means calamity.
Calamity Josh.
I got you, Josh. I got you, baby.
And
I got you.
I don't like it.
Circumcision. It's a weird calamity.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
But you're Jewish.
He'll be here all
I
week.
have typhoid. I
Oh,
need one clean
dog.
water card and one medicine card can cure you. One round of play without a cure and you've died. That's the worst one, right?
okay, you picked up a medicine.
I got some medicine. I don't have any water.
I got water.
I got
You can't.
He got
play
water.
this
Still
stuff.
thinking about the circumcision. Wait,
circumcision.
How do I get in on the circumcision?
what is it? Oh, typhoid.
That was the fifth.
Typhoid.
So you need.
Wait, the skull really tells you all you
Now,
need
do
to
you
know.
need it from the same player, or can we?
No,
Yes.
as a group, we can each play one and then cure and
Yeah.
heal this.
What do you
stuff.
need,
Right.
bro? Clean water?
Clean
Clean
water.
water and
Wow.
medicine, bro.
And I got some
What'd you just
medicines
give?
I
for
know
you when it's
you
my
picked up
turn.
some medicine.
I have plenty if you want to save yours.
I know. That's why I'm not playing.
You'll get
mine.
me when I
like
when
you
I'm
guys.
when I get the
Wow.
diarrhea
Alright.
and everything. I'm sure you'll
Look
save
at
me.
this benevolent. Man,
I
you're
know.
not adopted. You don't have to earn it.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going 5. Every time we get 5, we stack like that. Baboomskis.
Oh.
Alright.
And then that's
Wow.
round 1 done. We have 9 to go.
So then we build off of that one though.
Si, senor.
Ah, see,
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 senor, your pants are torn. You better go home and get
All
some
right,
more.
these all
They're
suck
good.
hard.
That was our favorite one.
This is one
like how you
long
turn away.
river. All right, I am gonna play this guy
Is
here.
it on you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
played
Oh,
his
gotcha.
card. She played her
Bam,
water.
bam.
He played his medicine.
Oh.
All right, so I have to roll an even number to ford the river. If I roll an
Yes.
odd number, I lose 1 supply.
I'm
card.
familiar with that. I did that one.
Yeah, but watch
Last
this
round.
sweet even roll. Ba-boom, baby.
Oh, for the river.
And we were in the water too, and I was like, steering.
Yeah.
And then I was
Yeah.
tripping. I was like, just paddle.
But you did it as Schwarzenegger.
It was the paddle.
Yeah.
And that's what motivated me. Because before Marilyn was like, I'm paddling.
Anytime you scream one word action, it's got to be Schwarzenegger. If he's telling you to do something in one word,
Run!
yeah, run. Anything one word.
Climb!
Yeah. It's Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
What's your favorite Arnold line? I know what mine is. I bring it up every single
Yours
stream.
is the best.
Yeah,
No one will ever guess.
From Last Action Hero, he goes, "Hey, do you want to be a farmer? Here's a couple of acres," and he kicks the guy. That's the best Arnold line.
Yeah.
I was like, do Simone. Do it slowly.
From what you call it, was Jamie Lee Curtis? Yeah.
Consider this a divorce.
Oh yeah.
Do Simone.
That was in the hotel room, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have to think on that. I would have to think
All right,
on
we'll
that.
come.
Mine's, you're one ugly
Mother.
Yeah,
There's some good ones. Predator had some great.
That's Predator.
Yeah.
Predator was money.
My
That
favorite
villain
line was when he
son
got
of-
that maid pregnant in real life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Favorite line.
And he said,
that was pretty.
care about the way a person acts in their real life.
Yeah.
Have you
Are
heard
we
Bill
gonna be
Burr's
accountable
bit
for that?
on that? Have you heard Bill Burr's bit on
what is
that?
it?
Oh my God. He talks about, he's shitting on him for doing this, but he's talking, the way he sells it is he sells him as this great man. He goes, think about this. He had to learn another language. Then gets famous for nothing but fucking working out. Then becomes the biggest movie star in the world. And after that, that's not enough. He marries a fucking Kennedy. Of course he thinks he can fuck a man. And it's better nothing would happen. This is a great man. He said, you try going to Austria and marrying into the royal family and becoming. He does this whole thing. It's great.
Amazing.
That's funny. That's why
I wish I
he's
could
Bill
do a Bill
Burr.
Burr impression, but I
Talk
can't.
to you guys later.
Yeah.
Bye.
What you got?
Okay, so if I can't play one of these, what do I do?
Chutron, man.
I mean, but like, can I just do this?
No.
She
You must
tried
be- No.
All right.
It's a cute
Dang.
squiggle though.
I tried.
Keep squiggling.
Can I just pick from
That was me
anywhere?
with puzzles growing up. I was like,
You're like ready. No, wait. He has to go.
they never
I
worked
did.
out well.
He couldn't play. Oh, you pulled and
I
lay-
just pulled.
Can you lay down? Yeah.
Supply card or
No.
calamity card. Yeah, okay, cool.
We're in a town.
Oh.
See, we're out of
We're out of the town.
Oh.
Party, you guys.
How many?
So,
One
Yeah,
supply
supply
card.
Or remove one calamity from any player,
So
which
no,
you don't have to.
can I take calamity on purpose?
No, you cannot take. But you can grab a supply. Wait, before you go, let
Hold
this
on,
man.
hold on.
Wait,
I'm doing a thing.
take something.
Do you want
I
clothes?
need to close
We're
your
in-
How do you
boots
feel about
and your
clothes?
I
motorcycle.
love boots, man. Look, they're cowboy.
All right, cool.
Those red boots.
Styling.
We like clothes.
Nice.
Now it's your
I
turn.
like
Joshua.
being dressed.
I like that. I like how you were shopping for Freddie. Do you like me like clothes?
He even asked me if I
Yeah,
like.
yeah, I like that.
clothes?
I'll
You
roll
make
an
it
even
a-
number right now.
Yeah, you
All
will.
right.
Show him how to roll.
That's how you roll.
This
Bam.
isn't
Oh.
Vegas.
All right.
Crap out.
Just like overhand.
You know
Snake
what?
eyes.
I don't want clothes.
Let's,
Oh, see,
You know why?
You know I have clothes.
You have
you
clothes.
just sold the
clothes.
clothes that he bought me.
Yeah.
Young
Them
lady.
boots. Get them boots.
Get
I'm gonna
them
need them
boots,
ready to
girl.
Oh yeah.
Get them boots, girl. Oh,
Oh, you
That's
you
fine.
pressing that space bar again?
Enjoy.
Yeah, that sounds
All
like
right.
it.
Hard luck Mary
Syphilis.
over here. She's kind of into this one. She's
Yeah.
This is Josh's favorite one.
Inadequate grass. Big whoop.
Yeah,
There's
come to my
inadequate
house.
grass. And feed your oxen.
I
If
have
two
adequate
inadequate grass cards are face up, then 2 oxen die. 1 round of play without an oxen card, and everyone in your party has died. Whoa.
Yeah, we don't have an
that
oxen.
took a
My
turn.
dragon doesn't go very far.
That took a turn.
Okay, so we need to play 1 oxen or 2?
I have
2
clothes.
inadequate grass cards are
Can you
face
close
up.
the
We don't
oxen?
have another
No, there's not
inadequate.
another calamity.
Then
yet.
2 oxen die. 1 round of play without an oxen card.
I got you. I have an oxen card.
And
I
everybody
can play it
dies.
on my turn.
So that's actually, by the way,
I'm
What if I had an
confused by
oxen
my
card
card.
and
in the grand scheme of calamity cards, that's actually not a bad one to draw because you're making the people around you,
Use
because
their
everybody
supplies.
dies unless they help.
Yes. Now the tricky thing is if someone else gets a calamity before I can play my oxen, or if John has an oxen before he can play his, and it's another one of those inadequate grass cards, then that's a wrap. So that's kind of
Oh,
the,
high
the
stakes.
high risk. So it's John's turn. I have an oxen
I
because
do
you
not.
know I was responsible.
But
with
2
that.
oxen
It's
have
true.
to be played between now and
Just one.
And or just one
Yeah.
between now and Maryland's.
Next turn.
Yes.
Oh.
Do we put it here? Can I put it there?
1 round of play without an oxen card, and everyone in your party has died. So no matter what, we're good unless you get a
draw.
calamity, and it's the same one that she
that's
has.
how they get you.
Then that's a wrap.
No, we're gonna be okay.
That's what we're gambling.
Oh,
with.
look at John.
We're gonna be okay because
Guys.
Because you're
Moving right
good.
along.
All right.
Whoa,
moving on.
where-
1, 2,
where-
3,
where do you
4,
get one of
5.
those
Oxen.
cards?
Right?
you know what?
The nothings?
That's the nothing.
That
never
is amazing.
ending
Like,
story.
make it-
Absolutely.
That's round 2.
Do we make it to Oregon?
No.
Where are we right now? Where do you figure we are?
Wyoming.
We're back in
You think
Missouri.
Yeah, Kansas.
Eastern Wyoming.
Yeah.
Eastern Wyoming?
We're almost
Eastern
like
Wyoming.
We're in
Yellowstone.
the show me
Almost.
state.
Yeah, still.
Show me.
Show me them clothes. Let's see.
You guys, I brought this extra oxen. I found them in Eastern Wyoming, and we're all good. So
We the oxen,
Yeah.
dude.
We're going to
calamity.
Nicely done, FPJ.
You're up, Mr. Culkin.
Okay, I can't play anything here.
You may draw.
I may. Let's see. Yeah.
No one's dead
Okay,
yet.
cool.
We already had an oxen. I just noticed. Wouldn't we have been okay?
Huh?
No,
You
no,
gotta
no,
play
That's
an
like
oxen.
community
That's
cards.
community.
That's
Yeah.
the shop, the supply
yeah.
shop. That's not ours.
We don't own those.
We draw
Yes,
from there when we
I have
play
nothing
sweet
that's
cards.
on
Yeah.
the right
You
side
haven't
of
played
the
a
card.
sweet card yet, so you haven't
He's
gotten
still-
it.
Right, right.
And the
I
cards
don't
you
know
draw
what
are
that feels
dead.
like.
Nah.
Yeah.
And also, like,
Yeah.
so it's just oxen we need right now?
No, we don't need oxen.
No, we got the
got it.
oxen.
Okay, we're good?
Yeah, you can play
Okay,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
I have nothing on the right side of my cards, so I'm
He
I'm
already
good.
drew.
already drew.
You drew?
No,
Does he draw again?
Draw
can I
again.
draw again?
Yeah.
Okay, keep on drawing until I
You
get
gotta
there.
play.
He'll get there.
No, right? Okay, there we go. Let's see what we have here.
It's really, just, yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it!
Draw a calamity card now.
Calamitized.
All right.
Bam.
That's all that happens in this game.
Everyone gives you their cards. If you roll between 1 and 3. Otherwise, the game is over.
I don't think
Wait a
that's.
second.
Maybe I should
okay,
read
okay,
it.
Read that
card.
again,
What is the name
please.
It might be a Spanish.
Let me read it. Roll 4, 5, or 6 to repair now.
A broken wheel,
Yep. Yes. you know your cards, bro.
brother.
What's a 1, 2, 3?
This is a big deal.
Roll a 1, 2, 3, and 1 spare part card must be used to repair the broken wheel. 1 round of play without repair, and everyone in your party has died.
Damn, son.
Full caps.
Wow.
Let me see this.
Yeah.
Roll 4, 5, or 6 to repair now. Roll a 1, 2, or 3, and 1 spare part. Dude, you better roll a 4, 5, or 6 right
Well,
now.
I said that. That was the thing
You
I
better
just
do it
said.
right now.
Gotta do it.
It's so gentle.
Yeah, that was
We're all gonna die.
Not yet.
Here's spare
Not
parts
yet.
right here.
All right.
Oh, thank you, sir. Okay.
All right. Then
We're
we're good.
all gonna
I
die.
know, that was really.
Almost a wrap, son.
That was a quick jump too, Freddie.
We're all gonna die. All right, Mary Lynn, you're up.
Uh-oh.
Champ Gillen.
Do I
Whose
keep
turn?
this?
You're ready to
You
roll the
can keep
dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna get through this.
Guess what? We get another
Another
calamity
calamity.
card,
Oh,
everybody.
alright.
Come on, why are you this bad luck?
Welcome.
man.
You're welcome.
Don't call it
Oh, and I'm
Really
starving
calamitize.
again.
You're starving again.
Girl,
You can let me die this time.
you gonna eat us
because
out of this?
is outrageous.
Quick, give her some
I
clothes.
gave you all my food.
What is?
See what we got here.
I mean, Freddie, you have.
Girl.
You're.
I can trade in 2 medicine and
Can
get
I
some
give
food,
myself
but-
a food
Can
card?
you?
No.
You can trade cards in.
Yeah, you can trade 2 for 1.
2 of these
2
for
supply
one of
cards
these.
for one of your choice.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look
Alright.
at that. Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
why are you
you know,
eating all
let
the
it
apples,
go,
girl?
go there.
Why are you eating all the apples? Oh, what do you know? Why? But what? But we got grain and stuff, you know.
Okay, you
it
just
lasts
save
longer.
save some for us. Tell me what you got. You got
vegan
food?
diet?
No.
What do
I
you
can
know?
trade for
You're
food.
gluten free on the
I'm
trail?
gluten free.
You can if that's if you so choose.
I do. I will choose so.
And I'm
because I don't think I have
everything.
any.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going straight
Okay.
vegan this
All right.
this trip.
I'm going straight vegan.
Home
gonna
Slice
save
is
you
trading
again.
too.
I
Damn.
really owe you now.
The save.
No, now I'm gonna
The
be.
first time I was like, why
Friday,
wouldn't
so
you?
it's
And
the
now
I'm
I'm
gonna be
like,
dehydrated and starving.
So you
No
have-
clothes.
You have no more supply cards.
No, none. It's okay though.
Yeah, way to play. Way
I
to
know.
play.
Just like my people back
You-
in the day.
did you-
Whatever that means.
No, go with it.
Yeah, I know. It sounded good, right?
Wait,
Sounded
how's
pretty
that-
good.
when you,
Can that?
hi.
What?
What?
Is there?
When you.
What the?
Okay. Roll an even number to fourth. Okay, I got even.
Come on.
If I go odd, I lose.
If anybody
Even
knows how to
Stevens.
roll.
Even Stevens,
Even
baby.
Stevens.
Yeah.
In your face, Captain
Hey,
I got enough
hey,
medicine to spare for now.
Hey, so I'm gonna ask a question. Do they mean cross the river?
Forward is cross. Yes, it's just the old school.
The olden days.
I'm sure the
Older
kids who are
days.
reading it are like.
Back when you were 7.
Back when I was 7, I for sure didn't know what ford the river meant.
I'm just saying that's what they did.
Oh, I was gonna say.
All right.
Senor,
Same one.
why we keep
Lots
going
of
over the
rivers.
same river?
You know,
Just keep us
No,
facing
different
the same direction.
yeah, it's the Thames and
The Thames
the
to the Rio
Danube.
Grande.
Ah, Jesus. Okay, what do I have to do again?
You gotta give up a supply card. And now it's the wolf's turn.
You know what? You can dress yourself.
I love how you folded the shirt. You got the Curious George hat.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Man with the
Yeah,
yellow hat.
actually,
And those like rockin' red boots.
Yeah, I like it.
Far off, actually.
It's not, is it?
No, it's pretty fun.
Okay,
I
that's
feel like it looks like Owen Wilson's costume from
Every movie he's ever been in.
Tenenbaums.
Tenenbaums, for sure.
I mean, wow.
I'm not happy.
Wow,
with
that's crazy.
Calamitized. One,
We're
two,
going to
three, four,
Oregon.
five.
It's crazy.
It's like, it's crazy. It's just like, wow.
Broken wheel.
Just went up a couple octaves.
Yeah,
I
You
like
have a
it.
broken wagon wheel.
That's the
I have spare
soprano.
parts.
Roll 4, 5, or 6 to repair now. 1, 2, or 3, and 1 spare part card must be used. to
I
repair
have
the
spare
part.
parts.
One
if
round
we
to play
need it.
without the repair, and everyone in the party dies.
But you're rolling evens.
No, I don't need even. I need a
4, 5, or
No,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, I mean, you're rolling 4, 5,
4, 5,
Come on,
6.
baby.
Toss it at Mary.
Hey!
Wow,
You're a great mechanic.
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
You're
that
a
was
great-
skill. Just see, I
great
did
mechanic.
that.
I saw that. You know, it was the motion.
No,
It
no, no.
was the hand.
It was the. You know, you just can't care. You
You,
can't put
you,
nothing-
you saved our lives.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You're welcome.
Now
I'll
what?
expect
Keep going.
Again?
You just keep going.
keeping an eye
Yes.
on you on all
Oh,
your.
4.
Finally, I did
Yeah.
something.
Two
Hey.
supply cards. Any supply you would like.
I
Two.
picked 2?
Yeah, you get
This
2.
is exciting,
I
guys.
want some clothes.
Yeah.
Clothes on. Been naked for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I need some shoes.
No clothes. All right, John.
Don't
Boy.
worry, I got
I
this.
care about clothes.
I brought a shirt from home.
Sweet.
I just throw it
I
out.
like
there.
your T-shirt. by the
Still got to match up here. I just throw it out.
No, it can be any connection you want when it's
Naked
a town
and
or a
afraid.
Naked and afraid.
Season 17.
No clothes.
Take my chances on
Close.
some calamity.
Calamitized.
Clothesless.
Collect 200 pounds food.
Oh,
You go
hell yeah.
hunting, collect 200 pounds of rabbit and bison if you have 1 bullets card. Discard this card if you have no bullets, so nothing happens.
Huh?
Did
I don't
you have
understand.
bullets?
No.
He went hunting, but he didn't catch anything.
Yeah, but I dodged
So he wasted bullets
I'm good.
hunting
He didn't have
rabbits.
bullets.
I don't have any bullets. I'm good.
Wait,
I
I
had
just said you
bullets.
could get
Oh, you did?
food.
If he had bullets.
If I
but
had
he does
bullets,
not.
so this doesn't affect me.
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, like get rid of all your bullet cards.
Oh, but that'll
That's pretty
continue on the
much
next
what
time
it
because
is.
that could go on the hunting pack. I'm guessing if we use the expansion.
For sure.
The next time around.
Yeah, hold on
sure.
to that. Hold on to that card.
I mean, hold on, right
Uh,
here.
can-
It's
can
like-
I
Put it in your purse.
Put it in your.
All right. Oh, you guys can have 5 cards in your hand, by the way. I don't
I
have to.
can or have to?
You can if you don't.
Right,
Wait, is that
I'll
like a
take
cap?
one.
Yeah, we give
Take
5.
one
The way you
draw.
play 5-card draw. Here you go.
Take 3.
3 and 1 for the lady.
Go
All right.
fish.
Thank you, sir.
Can have
I
five
need to
more
ford
cards?
this river. No, you cannot trade them all.
Okay.
All right, even, Steven.
Nailed it.
Way to 3 it, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you totally 3'd it.
Nobody wants to be the guy that threes it. All right, your turn. 3.
Shimblink. There we go. I got a calamity card.
Get yourself calamitized.
Get yourself.
What? That's so stupid.
Bad water. Flush away bad water with 1 clean water card. If 2 bad water cards are collected, then 2 oxen die. That's a lot of moving parts. 1 round of play without an oxen card, and everyone in your party has died.
Wait, you don't need a clean water card?
Yes, it looks like we need
I got you.
1 clean water card.
Yeah, and if
If
flush
you-
away, yeah, exactly.
I'm not
and if
crazy.
2 bad
I'm
water
saying there's a
cards
lot.
are
There's a lot of
collected.
moving parts. Yeah.
Gotcha. So this is the same as yours, but with water. So if somebody else draws a bad water card before a clean water card is placed,
Well, I can't
we
play
some
it.
dead mugs.
I have one, but
So it's on Josh. If you have clean water, cool.
Look at that.
The
way to keep us
save.
alive,
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
All right.
I'm
The
in.
We get some
save,
drink.
yeah.
We get some drink.
Yeah, that's the big. I just want to be the first. I want to be the guy who invents Jack Daniels. That's why I'm doing this. Going
said,
back in time.
He,
and-
He played
the
his,
card
so
that says
Mary-
it's Maryland's
yeah,
turn.
Lynn.
clean water,
Go
clean
ahead.
Jack Daniels.
Get us to Denver.
Denver, we gotta get
Yeah,
to
we
Denver.
gotta get to Denver.
Boom, that's 5. And did you get calamitized?
You got
Every time
calamitized.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a Maryland turn.
Hey guys, no big deal. I got a broken arm.
Oh, that's
And everyone died. No.
And I have sepsis.
You have a broken your arm. I don't know why I added that.
You're
You got Italian on this.
Hey,
I
okay,
think
yeah.
you have an accent now. from
Good
now on.
news, my arm is on the mend, but also good news, I sit out for 2 rounds.
Huh,
You
I'm
sit out for 2 rounds? Why
Your
is that
arm
a
on the
calamity?
mend.
Can I have that card?
Look, she's just chilling. You don't
Well,
need
it
that.
seems like it's the exact calamity.
I need a
Your turn-
pedicure
it's the
and a
only time she
manicure.
will.
You're just
And
a
I
a
need to get
foot
my grays
rub.
covered.
I'll trade you 2 oxen for that card.
All right. I gotta roll even number.
Come on, baby. 4. Muy
There we
bien.
go, very
good.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. It was what are you looking for?
Yeah.
I had to take it. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, that looks like a
What
Tetris
is that?
piece. Yeah, it looks like the Tetris piece. Yeah.
I'm not playing.
And I always turned it sideways at
Yeah.
the wrong moment. It's like.
Oh, I love that.
All right, I
Spade, did
will
you get that from the moon? What is that?
not play that.
I'm part of the
Fake
Mars.
you out
like
so
that.
now.
Elon Musk.
You know,
I'm
Oh,
gonna
is
take
that
a trip to
true?
Mars. That's why I have to
That is
practice
awesome.
drinking water like this.
The at midnight Elon Musk cry.
Hooray!
Don't you know about Elon Musk again?
Oh, that is such a great card.
Oh, that's a
And
fantastic.
dysentery.
Yeah, sure. Let's keep it boring.
Oh, look at us. I feel
I
very
like boring.
contemplative right
Boring
now.
lets me
Well, you
live.
know, what's the deal?
Oh,
Yay!
shit. Go ahead and
Let's
collect
party.
the supply card, or you could make Mary play and remove her calamity. You just have to think if you want to be funny or smart. They're both great choices.
You know me.
They're both great choices.
Funny.
Yeah, I don't. Smart doesn't really interest me.
I don't understand why you're gonna make
not
me
really
play
in
and
my
I break my
style.
arm again.
I no.
No,
I
he would
take
just
your
take
card,
that away so
and
you
then
would
you
be-
have to put your feet down and get back in.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
I say go with it.
Yeah, I think we do that. I think
Yeah, give me that card.
Yeah. You're in.
So,
You're
I
back in
love
the
You get to play.
Yeah, get your feet down. Here we go,
Alright.
girl.
had a great time, you guys.
Yeah, get back to
Really
work.
Fun.
Yeah.
Put those feet on the ground and
live the
get
dream.
king.
Right here.
And
Your
hope
mom
you
would be
like
proud.
More calamities.
You can play any card
Maybe I
you
got
want.
something different. Maybe I got something different.
No, we all have
No.
calamities.
Oh, every time?
Yeah,
It'd be nice if you had a
that's the
good card.
deal.
But you
Calamity
don't.
up.
Unless you
All
get
right,
a
that's
blank.
5. Here's your new symptom. Enjoy that.
Calamity Mary.
For real.
Calamity Mary.
Guys,
No.
I
Did you
just
break your arm
died.
again?
You got
What?
sick, kid?
No!
No!
You did it!
You got it!
You killed
My first person.
it!
Happened
No!
Yeah.
so fast.
You have died of dysentery.
I disinterred you.
There
You
you go.
said that from the beginning.
Yep.
Oh, it's true.
You're a witch.
Hashtag
You're a
YouTube.
witch.
You're a
You're a witch.
Brujo.
You cheated. Oh God, I blame you.
Yeah.
I'm delicate. Oh,
You
God.
killed me,
Oh,
but you
you
said that
killed
on
her.
the
I've
freaking loud.
never.
I told you
this
you
is
would've
my
died
second,
dysentery.
third game.
Son
I've
of a
never been responsible
Yeah.
for someone's death
For
before,
death.
and I feel better than I thought I was
So
gonna.
the only lady,
Bites the dust.
at the
Hey.
table got taken out.
By the way,
Yeah.
You're-
nobody-
Here's your
Hashtag
tombstone
that
if you'd
too.
like to write a little
What would you
something
like
on
on
there
your
and story. John, we've lost someone. It's your turn.
hey,
It's going to be hard to move on.
so
It
listen,
is.
who's going to assume the role of the woman for the rest of the team?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Let me shave these
I mean,
legs
come
up.
on.
The words you're
I'm,
looking
I'm the
for.
softest
Her,
and sweetest.
on her
here.
tombstone, she has written, I think this is more for you too.
I think
Fuck
so.
you.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
All right, Freddie's going out next.
Okay.
I
These
gotta
guys
draw.
have to make it in time for
What you got?
carpool.
You got traumatized?
All right. I have typhoid.
Congrats.
Good night.
Fun, fun,
Well, I
fun.
need a clean water card and
Hey,
a
hey,
medicine
listen.
card.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I have medicine.
It's time. It's time to start
Time to
seeing
make
who's
hard choices.
separating the men from the boys.
Most dangerous game.
The guys
survival
with
of the fittest.
dysentery
Yeah.
and the ones who don't.
I'm just saying. Let's see who comes
know
out
what?
ahead of
Look,
us.
we don't have any clean water right
You know what
now.
I could do? I'll sacrifice
I
like
might.
Stockton and Wrath of Khan so you guys can make it to Oregon.
Wow.
We
If
don't
I
know
have
if
to.
you will.
But if I have to, you guys have been and always will be my friend. My friend.
You're gonna Rathacon it?
Yeah,
For
absolutely.
for my turn, I will play my medicine card.
But we need clean water for him, right?
I know, but you can trade in 2 if you
I only
if you
have
see
one.
fit. You don't have to. I'm just telling you what I'm
I
doing.
mean, I have
You
clean
do.
water, but I might just play another card instead.
It's up to you.
and might let you die.
It's okay, man.
I mean, listen.
Tough
Right.
decisions.
Watch as the men
Look, I'm
continue
right.
to play the game.
I love Wrath of Khan,
I'm
by the
dead.
way, so me going out like
I've
that
died.
is okay.
Yeah,
Look at
I
that.
know.
Just know that.
They just
Alright,
move on
we're good.
without
So
me.
if we're dragging,
Hey, who
if
was
we're-
that girl that
if
was
we're dragging
playing?
your
I don't know,
like,
she's still
corpse
here?
around, you're sick. I mean, like for real.
I
Like,
mean,
No, it could be like.
are you thirsty?
yeah.
I'm okay.
I was thirsty. I used to be thirsty.
It's hard to say who's
Before I
talking
die.
because there are only 4 people.
I see what you did there.
I want
All
to-
right.
I
That's what
want
I'm saying.
you to
Like, yeah,
notice.
how
Alright,
thirsty
alright.
are you?
I want you to notice. I want you to notice who was talking tough about me making you play, and now who's saving other people. Like they didn't have the balls to do it themselves, but they wanted me. When I say they, I just mean
Matt.
basically Matt. Yeah. I'm just basically. I'm trying to goad them into killing people.
You played water?
I'm up.
Josh, you're up.
All right, everybody. Bam! Don't even know what it says.
We're halfway there. You, sir. You need to roll an even number to ford the river. If you roll a 1,
Do I die?
you die by drowning. You roll a 3 or 5 and play passes to the left.
Whoa.
All right. So just don't roll a 1.
So pretty much all of us can die now because of you. So don't roll a 1, a 3, or a 5.
That was such a good move. See, this is somebody who has a lot of siblings, because that's the kind of stuff that you do to people. I recognize that move. That's why I had it gripped in my hand.
like a prison spoon.
I'm conditioned by older brothers. They would just not, if something was in your hand, I would just always squeeze things very tightly.
You eat your lunch like this.
Yeah. It's really bad. So tell me, just don't roll a 1?
Don't roll a 1, a 3, or a 5. Roll an even number.
But the 3 or 5 in play goes to the left.
Then it could be John that drowns.
Yes.
Well, that's okay.
That'd be great. That would be great. I just saved
Yeah.
him.
I've had a good run.
Great.
I've had a good run.
And 1.
Yep. I'm dead. Yeah, that was it. I drowned.
Oh, my bro.
You're out.
You almost made it, buddy.
You're out. Get the
You
fuck
are
out.
out. Get out of the game.
Down, get down.
Get out.
Get out.
John,
Hey,
it's
welcome to
getting
the
lean.
afterlife. Things are so much better here.
Welcome to
That's
the
what I'm putting.
aftermath. Yeah.
You guys are hanging at the Beetlejuice.
What? Can't hear you.
Playing the piano.
It's better here.
It's better here.
Better.
Guys,
I'm
once
resting
again,
quietly.
No way.
Hey, I know my
You have been and
tombstone
always
said fuck
will
you,
be
but it is better here. It's so much better.
Look at these guys.
The shackles of my body.
So then what you
It's just you.
Well, I'm joining you.
two
That just happened?
You died?
It happened so fast.
My friends.
I wasn't even
Welcome.
gonna heal
I
you.
had a good
You got
run.
Sick, now I have to.
I had a good run. I gave you
You
food,
did.
water.
It's so
I feel like
funny.
Butch
I didn't help
Cassidy and the
anyone.
Sundance Kid right before they get whacked by
funny
the
that the two people
Mexicans.
who were for sure gonna double cross each other now kind of
We
need each other.
This sucks.
I think that's a.
Dude, I need you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need
Oh,
you
it's your
too.
turn.
Yeah,
It's your
I
turn.
can't wait.
Can I do
Right,
this?
you're
Can I
fine.
do this?
Yeah, we have to.
Okay, here we go.
We have to
Little bit,
Brokeback
little bit,
Mountain.
little
We're
bit
all
of
that we have.
I just can't quit you.
I
All
can't
right,
quit
1, 2, 3. I can't either.
Why can't I quit you?
I love that. Like,
We're taking a sip.
What up?
everyone say just.
All right, I'm gonna see what happens if I play like Josh. Roll an even number to ford the river. Roll a 1 and die by drowning.
Okay.
Roll 3 or 5 and play passes.
I gotta tell you, I was
To the
pretty
next
confident
dead
that I wasn't
man.
gonna roll a 1. Could you tell by the way I
Yeah,
threw
right.
it down there?
You might kill Mac right
And then
here.
you called the 1. My man, yeah.
You remember when Larry Bird shot that last 3 and didn't look?
5.
Damn it. All right, well, don't drown, bro.
You're up.
All right,
No
so,
one?
So what do I have to do?
You need an even number.
Can I play a card too?
No, you need an even number.
No.
Oh,
It's
it's
you
my
again.
turn. Oh, this is like Russian roulette,
I
but with drowning.
It's so great.
Oh my God!
You're up. Hope you can swim.
It's like there's not an even number on that die.
For real. You doing the salt bet?
1.
Oh!
Am I dead?
Oh, winner.
You're dead.
I'm
You
dead?
just drowned.
What? You played a card?
Isn't that crazy?
Play pass to the left,
Yeah.
big dog.
God damn it! For real?
You're
Yeah.
gonzo.
This is like life is not fair.
Don't worry, I don't think I can make it solo, so I'm gonna join you guys in a second.
Everyone's dead.
What?
Rad.
Did you live long and prosper?
Everyone's dead. They're all dead.
Oh man, they're all dead. Okay.
Everyone is dead.
See how far we made it
Damn.
before we failed. I think we only made it 6 rounds. Here's my calamity. Sorry.
The other solo
But you
story.
can't heal yourself.
No, you have measles. Lose 1 turn unless you or a trailmate plays a medicine card. If there are no other teammates, if another measles card is, I am dead. There's no one to heal me.
Yeah.
And there's all the
Thanks for
medicine.
killing me,
All
bro.
Learn how to swim, man. Why don't you swim good?
Yeah, seriously, you know,
It's a little river.
I drowned
Damn
too.
it.
How
Why
do
did
you
you help me
drown?
roll those dice?
We're naked.
I tried to help you.
Man, I can't control
How
what
do you drown
roll.
in a river?
There you go.
Ask
Well,
this
probably.
one.
Yeah, I
you
did
need to. Yeah. R.I.P. dog.
I gotta tell you,
Sucks.
dysentery seems like a pretty terrible way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shit yourself to death.
Yeah, that seems like
Yeah.
a real rough kind of.
Were you dysentery as well?
No, I
Yeah.
drowned in a river.
Hot snakes.
That's better.
Yeah,
so-
apparently I did too.
Yeah, you drowned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we drowned.
It was because
We both had diarrhea and died.
I can't help it if I'm Michael Phelps
No,
and
I
you're
know,
some
I
guy
know.
named Mike.
I'm
was all that food I gave you.
Freddie.
You know what
I
happened?
gave you way too much roughage.
Number 1.
trying. You're
the
trying.
That's what you put on your
remaining
Too
pizza?
ones.
much, too much fiber.
Freddie's
So I'd like to go over our tombstones
Yes.
Okay, please.
and do a little personality analysis. Mary Lynn, you were the first to go, and
Yeah, thank God.
And
That was directed at me, I feel like, and deservedly so.
You
I
killed
think-
me.
Yeah, no, I didn't kill you.
Freddie killed me. Freddie drowned me.
I asked you to
right
come
now we're
back.
dealing with Mary Lynn saying "fuck you" to you guys. We're not dealing with y'all saying "fuck you" to me.
Yeah,
Do you understand? Okay, so first it was the "fuck you" to you guys.
I think mostly.
But mostly Mac.
I was asking for it. Dressing this way this time of night in this neighborhood.
Josh, you were second. How do you feel? About
I
the
think it's
afterlife?
better here because I don't have to worry about shitting myself all the time.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Dysentery.
But you
I got
drowned.
dysentery
I
joke.
shit myself.
John, you were third
Yeah,
to
that's true.
die. You did LLAP.
hope they didn't
You
bury
were
us
very-
together.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.
So you went out. Those were your final
Those
words.
are my final words. Just like Spock in Wrath of Khan.
I died alone. I didn't have anybody
You did.
to share my measles with.
Because you drowned me.
So, yeah, I did drive. Yeah, I held you under.
You're like, mercy
You were like,
kill.
bro, it's only 3 feet deep. We don't have to swim. Like, die, man.
Wait, so you died by yourself?
Measles. No
Who
one
did
could
you
heal
catch
me.
measles from?
I just got him, man.
oxen.
I was
From
hungry.
the oxen?
From Mac's dead body.
From your dead. So I wrote, it's tough going solo. That's what I wrote.
Solo of Freddie.
That is
That's a reference to
The movie?
The movie, yeah.
Solo.
No, the first act was cool.
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah.
After
Did you
that.
say it? It
The
certainly
first
happened.
act was
Hey.
cool. That's such a generous, like, hey, you know.
well, I really
It's
liked
like
the
they're-
first
they're
act. But after
really-
that,
You-
it was
did you see
kinda-
the
First act, bro.
Did you see
Woody
it?
Harrelson
Did you see it?
saves it.
No.
Me.
But he's the only reason I didn't leave.
It's the movie nobody asked for.
Can do whatever he wants.
It's true.
From Woody and Cheers to
entirely
Natural
is.
Born
Yeah.
Killers. and
But I
anything
feel
else.
the same way about Rogue One.
It's very true.
You didn't like. I loved Rogue
It's
One.
the movie
You
that
didn't
nobody
like
asked for.
Oh, that's all right. But it's the movie we didn't ask for.
Yeah, that's
Like
kind
getting
of.
a shit
I
that
think
we
that's
don't
why I
want.
like.
We also know, like, Rogue One, I thought I was seeing a different movie.
But you were super high.
Well, I thought it was, since it came out after I remember. Yeah, but follow my logic.
To
Follow
be
my logic.
generous, like you were like high as a kite.
Yes, but that doesn't
On edibles.
excuse yes. But follow my logic.
Okay.
The last movie was 7, right? So the
What-
next
I mean,
movie.
what's in the box?
What's in the box? So the next
What's in the
movie
box?
would be 8, not 3 3/4.
Right. Good thing they didn't call it that. They called it Rogue One.
Yeah, but it's in between
Well,
3 and 4.
that's why it's a Star Wars story. Like these are like these weird kind of like.
I promise it's 100% just because you were super duper
But why didn't they
high.
tell us that on the commercials?
They
did.
Well, you know when I knew it?
It's in the opening title. It's like a Star Wars story.
But you know what? I told Freddie, I called him, I was like, hey man, and I was mad. But you know when I realized it was Rogue, like it was 3.5? When
It's not.
When Leia appeared, I'm like, because when they named it the Death Star, I'm like, these lazy. They calling it the Death Star again?
He's like, they already did that, Freddie. This movie's a hack.
And I was so mad. I'm like, why did they CGI the old guy to look like the other old guy when they could just hire a new old guy?
Peter Cushing.
Yeah, I was real mad until it was explained to me. Different movie. You were watching a different movie.
Also, I mean,
Change
there
it
was
for
some uncanny valley like going on with the Carrie Fisher in that movie. Like,
What do you mean?
How like she looks real but not.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The uncanny valley.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah. Like so, it's like.
What do you mean by uncanny valley, may I ask?
So what it is if you like you have stick figures like like you see like on restrooms, guy girl like that kind of thing, and then the more and more things look human, the more and more we connect to them. But then there's a drastic dip that happens before like so it's so real, but if it's not real enough.
Then it's extra fake.
So it's extra fake, and the human eye, like actually, we actually find it disgusting. It's actually like a thing that's been.
They did it
studied.
in Gladiator too, because they lost an actor, and one of the scenes he looked so real that it was more real than when he was alive, and people were like, "The fuck?"
Yeah.
And it like throws your brain. It tricks you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can look so much like yourself, but if you're not like yourself, it's
Your brain knows something's up.
your brain goes,
your bullshit
that's
you
wrong. And I don't know what like evolutionary wise they say it's to detect like illness in others. Or
You know,
things
it's like
that.
when
but
I-
it's triggering
The free
something.
lessons.
It's like when I
No,
watch
look at me,
when
look
I
at me.
watch
I
Ryan
read.
Gosling in a movie. It's like looking at me. It's so real.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's too real. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know what I mean? It's,
Which movie?
you know.
Notebook.
Yeah.
The Notebook.
Crazy Sexy Love. Crazy Sexy Love. Drive.
Yeah.
You know.
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
Was he
Like-
in that one?
He was.
Okay. Oh, he was. Was he gold? The golden?
No, he wasn't Sunshine.
Sunshine.
He had a smaller role.
Was it
Him
Golden
and,
Sunshine?
him and
Yeah.
Channing
No,
Was
it's
he
Josh's role.
Raisin?
Oh,
Raisin. Sun-made.
Raisin.
He was sun-made.
That's interesting. That it looks so good that our brain is like that's so
Either
good.
has to be like perfect, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like you get closer and closer. Like, you know, Mickey Mouse is kind of like lower on the scale,
Yeah.
but and then all of a
Where's
sudden you
Jar
get
Jar
to
Binks on
Toy
that?
Stories or whatever, you're getting closer to like what's like real, and then all of a sudden there's a drop off. So either you have to
Don't-
be pitch perfect,
Don't
or
wreck
you have to
Mickey
be a
Mouse
cartoon.
not being real for people. All right, there might be like some kids fucking watching.
Is that why
It's
you
an
think
Illuminati thing.
people didn't like?
I'll talk to you about it in the next meeting.
Okay,
Is that why people
in that
like-
voice though. That's your Illuminati voice.
gonna talk like this from now on.
That's super inconspicuous.
I'll meet you in Atlantis.
Nobody will ever look twice. It's just a bunch of guys like this. What are you doing?
The resort, right? In Jamaica.
Let's totally Pizzagate, everybody. Let's go.
It's like Christian Bale.
All right, you morons. That was Christian Bale
That's
Batman.
Christian Bale Batman.
This is my city.
Every Batman.
Sit on my face.
Wow.
Christian Bale.
What? I mean, see? Thank you.
Now that you nailed Christian Bale.
Classic Bale.
Yeah.
Dysentery.
In the name of Dysentery and Christian Bale, I would like to thank Pressman Toys and Goliath Games. You guys can get Oregon Trail and see how many ridiculous and stupid stories and amazing scientific facts and how much hate you can create in just the first round of a game on your own. You can get this at Target. You can go on their website. You can go anywhere you want. You can get this, their expansion, which you will also see us play, or any of their other adults. Or wait, what is it? Not adults, games
Adults.
play.
Yes.
Games adults play. I've been dyslexic all day today.
I've been all my life.
Ga-
So I'm right
Games, you're messing me up again. Games, eyes closed, adults, play. So thank you very much for tuning in.
You know what's
Thank
crazy?
you for
You know,
your death.
I'm gonna get this.
Thank you for your
and play
death.
it.
Thanks a bunch.
I'm really glad you
You
died.
fucking
Yeah,
shit.
Thank you for your death.
You know, we all
And
died
sorry
within
I
2
died.
rounds.
I know, we all died.
We all of a
died.
sudden.
We
We're
wanted to
all
be
alive,
together.
and then we all
Sudden death.
died.
We wanted to be together.
Yeah, that's true.
I missed
So
you.
nice.
That's all.
But yeah, no, fucking like fun. I'm good to go.
wait.
Let's do this again.
On that, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and I wish all of you a very happy good evening and good game.
Yeah. Gracias.
Namaste.
Gracias.
Namaste.
Finito.